All right, so today we're diving into bioethanol fireplaces. These, sleek, modern fireplaces that burn bioethanol fuel,
Yeah.
a renewable resource made from plants. They're a cleaner alternative to traditional fireplaces, and they come in like just a huge array of styles and features.
Oh, yeah.
It's really amazing.
And there really is a lot out there.
But with so many brands and options, it can feel kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
That's choosing the right one.
It can be tough.
So that's where this deep dive comes in. We're going to be using HvacRepairGuy's bioethanol fireplace ratings
Okay.
to help you navigate this whole landscape of bioethanol fireplaces. And don't worry, we're not just going to list off ratings. We're going to unpack what makes each brand unique and help you understand what's really important to consider.
That sounds good.
So HvacRepairGuy uses a simple color-coded rating system. Green means top pick, yellow is a budget pick, and red, well, that's not recommended.
Easy.
So think of it like a traffic light, guiding you through your fireplace choices.
I like that analogy.
All right, so are you ready to start exploring some brands?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Okay, let's start with a brand that gets a glowing 5-star rating and that coveted green top pick status, A-Fire.
Ooh, a fire.
Yeah, they're known for their high-end customizable fireplaces, and they're available worldwide. You can even buy them directly from their website.
Oh, nice.
I was checking out their LOFT line. It's so cool. You can set the fireplace on top of furniture, embed it, or even hang it on the wall.
Wow.
Talk about flexibility.
That's impressive.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And if you want like a 360-degree view of the flames, their RCH line has that covered too.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty neat.
And they also have some truly unique designs, like the LOU model, which is a fireplace built right into a coffee table.
Oh, wow.
I mean, who wouldn't want to gather around a fireplace coffee table?
That sounds amazing.
I know, right? It's such a statement piece. But A-Fire isn't just about stylish designs. They're also big on safety, which I think is a huge selling point. For anyone considering a fireplace, they include carbon monoxide and accelerometer sensors in their fireplaces.
That's good.
Yeah.
Safety is really important.
Especially these days, for sure. All right, let's move on to a brand that offers a different kind of value proposition. Anywhere. Fireplace, they get a 1-star rating, and a yellow flag from HvacRepairGuy, indicating they're a budget pick.
Okay.
Their strength lies in their wide variety of styles.
Yeah, they do have a lot of different styles.
Yeah. They've got models named after iconic locations, like Lexington Broadway and Tribeca.
It's like a tour of New York City.
Yeah.
In fireplace form.
I know. But you mentioned their guarantee isn't as impressive as some other brands, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What should our listener know about that?
Well, their warranty might be a bit shorter compared to some of the higher-end brands.
Yeah.
And you also have to manually light and control the flame. So that might not be a deal breaker for everyone, but it's something to consider.
Yeah, I mean, do you prefer the convenience of automatic controls? Or are you okay with a more hands-on approach?
Yeah, it's a good question for the listener.
Yeah. All right, up next, we have another budget option, Brian and Danny, which also gets a 1-star rating.
Okay.
Their big draw is affordability. However, the catch is the short burn time, less than an hour.
Oh, wow.
So you'd be refilling the fuel quite often.
Yeah, less than an hour.
Oh, no.
That's not very long.
You mentioned they're affordable, but with such a short burn time, is it really a good value?
That's a good question.
I mean, wouldn't it be frustrating to constantly refill it during an evening?
Yeah, I could see that being annoying.
Especially when you compare it to other brands.
Yeah.
That can burn for hours.
Right.
This brings us to EcoSmart, a brand that lands somewhere in the middle with a 2-star rating.
Okay.
What makes them stand out?
They have a pretty diverse lineup, including double-sided models cubes and even inserts for upgrading existing fireplaces.
Oh, wow.
But the one that really caught my eye was the Igloo.
Oh, yeah. I saw pictures of that one. It looks so modern.
It really is. Picture a stainless steel bench, surrounded by glass, with a bioethanol fireplace nestled inside. It's a great example of how bioethanol fireplaces are moving beyond just providing heat and becoming statement pieces in interior design.
Yeah, I love that. What do you think about that trend?
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It really speaks to the versatility of bioethanol fireplaces. They can be functional, of course, but they can also be incredibly stylish and elevate the look of a space.
Absolutely. All right, now let's talk about a brand that's a bit harder to come by, at least here in the U.S., Glamfire. They get a 1-star rating from HvacRepairGuy.
Okay.
Why is that?
The reason for that is they're a European brand. With limited availability in the U.S.,
Oh,
So even if you fall in love with their designs, actually getting your hands on one might be a challenge.
good to know. It sounds like a little bit of online sleuthing might be necessary for this one.
Yeah, you might have to do some digging.
Speaking of searching online, I noticed that a lot of the brands HVAC Repair Guy lists are made in China.
Oh, yeah.
We have Great Hape, Heyferny, Homcom, Ignis, JHLY, Design, JSMY, Kisby Corniful Motive Flame, Rancy Round Fire Rosado, and Vizio.
Wow, that's a lot. I know, that's a lot.
It seems like most of them are made in China.
So it reflects a broader trend in the home decor market. Accessible design.
Right.
These brands often offer more affordable options, making stylish fireplaces accessible to a wider range of consumers.
That's great.
However, it's important to note that some of these brands might have shorter warranty periods compared to some of the higher-end European-made brands.
Oh, that's good to keep in mind.
Yeah, so for someone on a budget, these brands could be a good starting point. But it's crucial to check the warranty and make sure they're comfortable with the level of coverage offered.
Yeah, definitely something to think about.
Now shifting gears to a brand known for its innovation, Planica. They get a 2-star rating and are known for their patented BEV technology.
Planica.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So what's fascinating about BEV technology is that it burns the vapors from the fuel instead of the liquid fuel itself.
This results in cleaner combustion and a more efficient burn.
That's pretty cool.
I know, right? They also have these incredible Fireline automatic units that you can connect to create an endless line of fire.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's not just about aesthetics with Planica. They're really pushing the boundaries of what's possible with bioethanol fireplaces.
It sounds like it.
However, all this innovation comes at a price.
Yeah.
Planica is definitely a premium brand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, next up is a brand that earns a top score from HvacRepairGuy, Radius. They get a 5-star rating and the green light.
Awesome.
Radius fireplaces are known for their exceptional quality. They're made in Germany, known for its precision engineering and manufacturing, and they're built to last.
Oh, nice.
So if durability is a top priority,
Yeah.
Radius would be a good brand to consider. What about their design and features? Are they more traditional and modern?
They offer a range of designs, both modern and more traditional, but one thing to note is that they primarily use manual ignition and controls. So if you're looking for high-tech features like remote control or smart home integration, you might want to look elsewhere.
It's interesting how some brands like Radius are sticking with manual controls, while others are embracing all the bells and whistles of technology.
Yeah, it's all about finding what works best for you.
Speaking of brands that offer a bit of both, let's talk about the BioFlame, which earns a solid 4-star rating.
Okay, the BioFlame.
One thing that's interesting about the BioFlame is that they offer a really wide selection of fireplaces, from traditional to modern. And they even have some unique designs like their freestanding totem models.
Oh, cool.
I was reading about their smart burner collection. Can you tell us more about that?
Of course. Their smart burner collection is pretty cool because it allows you to control the flame with a remote control.
Oh, wow.
They even offer a Wi-Fi adapter, so you can integrate your fireplace with your smart home system.
So for someone who loves the convenience of technology, the BioFlame seems to offer a good balance. You get the beauty and ambience of a bioethanol fireplace, but with the added control and flexibility of smart features.
Exactly, and that's something that's becoming increasingly popular in the home decor market. The integration of technology and design.
Yeah.
People want products that not only look good, but also enhance their lifestyle.
And speaking of enhancing lifestyles, let's wrap up this part of our deep dive with a brand that's known for its unique and eye-catching designs. VAUNI?
VUEVAN.
Yeah, VUNI is a Swedish brand that's known for pushing the boundaries of fireplace design. Their globe model is a prime example.
Oh, yeah, I've seen pictures of that one.
Yeah.
It's spherical, almost like a giant glowing orb.
I bet it's quite a conversation starter.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And beyond its unique shape, the globe also boasts an impressive burn time of 5 hours.
Wow.
So you can enjoy the ambiance for an entire evening without having to refill the fuel.
That's a big plus.
So we've covered quite a few brands so far, from high-end luxury to budget-friendly options and everything in between. But before we move on to the next part of our deep dive, I want to mention that HVAC Repair Guy also offers a head-to-head comparison tool.
Oh, cool.
This tool is great for those who really want to get into the nitty-gritty and compare specific models side by side.
Okay.
You can look at things like warranty mounting options, control types, and more.
Sounds very helpful.
It sounds like a valuable resource for anyone feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the options.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Okay, so let's take a quick pause here. And come back for part 2, where we'll delve deeper into some key considerations, beyond just brand and style.
Sounds good.
We'll explore things like warranty mounting options and control types to help you make a well-informed decision. See you soon.
See you then.
Welcome back. So far, we've toured the world of bioethanol fireplace brands, from sleek European designs to innovative tech-savvy options. But before you get swept away by, beautiful flame, let's dig into some practical considerations that might not be as glamorous, but are absolutely crucial for making the right choice.
Yeah, it's like buying a car, right? You might fall in love with the look and feel, but you wouldn't drive off the lot without checking the engine and safety features.
Right, exactly. And in the world of bioethanol fireplaces, one of those engine aspects is the warranty.
The warranty, yeah.
We touched on it briefly while discussing some brands, but let's unpack why it's so important.
Yeah, a warranty gives you peace of mind. Imagine investing in a beautiful fireplace, only to have it malfunction after a year. A solid warranty can protect you from unexpected repair or replacement costs.
You mentioned the BioFlame has a good guarantee. What makes their warranty stand out?
Well, they offer a 2-year warranty on most of their fireplaces, which is longer than the industry standard of 1 year. Some brands, particularly those in the budget-friendly category, might offer even shorter warranties. So it's definitely something to compare.
So it's not just about the initial price tag. We need to factor in the potential long-term costs as well.
Exactly.
Okay, warranty checked. What's another practical aspect we should consider?
Mounting options.
Mounting options.
This is where you really need to think about your space and how you envision using the fireplace.
Yeah.
Do you want a freestanding unit that you can move around, something wall-mounted to save floor space, or maybe a tabletop model for a cozy ambiance?
I'm picturing a wall-mounted fireplace above a sleek, modern entertainment center.
Oh, nice.
It would be like a focal point for the entire living room.
Yeah, and some brands like A-Fire with their Lofty line specialize in those kinds of installations.
Oh, cool.
They offer brackets and mounting systems designed for different wall types and configurations.
So it's not just about finding a fireplace you love aesthetically. It also needs to practically and safely fit into your existing space.
Right.
And if you're unsure about the installation process, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional.
Oh, for sure.
They can help you assess your space and recommend the best mounting options for your chosen fireplace.
Yeah, good advice.
Okay, we've covered warranty and mounting. What else should we be thinking about?
Control types.
Control types.
This is where things get really interesting because there's a spectrum from traditional manual controls to high-tech smart features.
It's amazing how technology is transforming, even something as classic as a fireplace.
I know, right?
What are some of the different control options available?
Well, on the traditional end, you have manual controls, which are typically knobs or levers that adjust the flame height and fuel flow.
Okay.
These are simple and straightforward, but you have to be physically present to operate them.
And for those who love gadgets and convenience, there are remote controls, right?
Yes.
Imagine being able to adjust the flame from across the room
Yeah.
without having to get up.
Exactly.
So convenient.
Several brands offer remote-controlled fireplaces, and some, like the BioFlame, even offer smart home integration.
Oh, wow.
You can connect your fireplace to your Wi-Fi network and control it with an app on your phone, or even with voice commands using a smart speaker.
I have to admit, the idea of saying, hey, Google, turn on the fireplace is pretty appealing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But wouldn't it be distracting to constantly fiddle with controls, even if they are high-tech?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Isn't the point of a fireplace to create a relaxing and cozy ambiance?
It's true.
Maybe
It brings
not.
up the question of intention. How do you envision using your fireplace?
Right.
Is it primarily for visual ambiance? Or are you also looking for supplemental heat?
If it's mainly for ambiance, then perhaps the simplicity of manual controls is enough. But if you want precise temperature control, or the ability to schedule your fireplace to turn on at certain times, then smart features might be worth considering.
Right. It all comes down to personal preference, too. Some people love the tactile experience of manually adjusting a flame, while others prefer the convenience and control of technology. There's no right or wrong answer.
It's really about finding the perfect fit for your lifestyle and needs. Speaking of finding the perfect fit, let's talk about the importance of aesthetics and how a bioethanol fireplace can complement your existing decor.
Oh, yeah. The fun part.
Yeah.
We've seen such a diverse range of styles, from minimalist and modern to rustic and traditional.
You mentioned EcoSmart's Igloo. which is a stunning example of a modern fireplace that doubles as a piece of furniture.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece.
But what about someone who prefers a more classic look?
Well, the BioFlame has several models that would fit that aesthetic. Their Lauder model, for instance, has a timeless, elegant design that would look beautiful in a variety of settings.
Oh, nice.
It's a freestanding unit with clean lines and a black powder-coated steel finish.
I can picture it now, nestled next to a bookshelf in a cozy reading nook. The warm glow of the flames reflecting off the pages of a good book.
That sounds perfect.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. Warranty mounting options, control types, and even aesthetics. But there's one more crucial aspect we need to talk about. Safety.
Oh, yes. Safety.
We talked about A-Fire's safety features, like their carbon monoxide sensors. What other safety aspects should we be aware of?
One of the most important things is to always use high-quality bioethanol fuel that's specifically designed for fireplaces.
Okay.
Don't try to substitute it with other types of alcohol.
That makes sense. Using the wrong fuel could be dangerous. Are there any other safety tips our listeners should keep in mind?
Absolutely. Never leave a burning fireplace unattended. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher nearby. And always follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully.
Okay.
These might seem like common sense, but it's always good to reiterate them.
Safety first. It's a good reminder that even though bioethanol fireplaces are generally considered safe, they do involve fire, so it's important to be responsible and take precautions.
For sure. It's about respecting the power of fire and using it responsibly to create a warm and inviting atmosphere in your home.
Okay, let's pause here and continue this fascinating discussion in part 3 of our deep dive.
Sounds good.
We'll delve deeper into the decision-making process, helping you connect all these considerations to your individual needs and preferences. Stay tuned.
See you there.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of bioethanol fireplaces. We've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
From brand comparisons to technical features, practical considerations, and of course, safety.
All the important stuff.
Yeah, and now it's time to bring it all together and help you, our listener, navigate the decision-making process. Because at the end of the day, the best bioethanol fireplace is the one that perfectly fits your needs, your style, and your space.
Exactly.
So how do we go from all this information to actually, making a choice?
Well,
what are some key questions our listeners should be asking themselves?
The first question I would ask, what's your primary motivation for getting a bioethanol fireplace? Are you drawn to, the visual appeal of the flames, the warmth they provide, or both?
That's a great starting point.
Yeah.
Because if it's mainly about the ambiance, then perhaps a smaller tabletop model or a wall-mounted unit would be sufficient.
Right.
And if warmth is a priority, you'll want to consider a fireplace with a larger burner and a higher heat output.
Exactly.
And speaking of heat output, that's something that often gets overlooked. It's easy to get caught up in the design and features.
Right.
But the practical aspect of how much heat a fireplace can generate is crucial.
Right.
Especially if you're hoping to use it as a supplemental heat source.
For sure.
And it's not just about the size of the burner.
Right.
The placement of the fireplace also plays a role.
Absolutely.
A fireplace positioned in a corner might not distribute heat as effectively as one placed in a more central location.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it's not just about the fireplace itself,
Yeah.
but also about how it interacts with the space around it.
It all works together.
Okay, so we've considered motivation and heat output. What's another key question our listeners should ask themselves?
I think it's important to consider your lifestyle and how you envision using the fireplace. Do you entertain frequently? Have a busy family life? Or are you looking for a cozy retreat for yourself?
When you put it that way, it makes me realize that a bioethanol fireplace isn't just like a functional object.
Right.
It's an extension of your lifestyle and how you want to live in your space.
I love that.
Imagine hosting a dinner party with friends, gathered around a crackling bioethanol fireplace, or curling up with a good book next to a tabletop model on a chilly evening.
That sounds so cozy.
I know. And it highlights the emotional connection we have with fireplaces. They evoke a sense of warmth, comfort, and togetherness.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's so important to choose a fireplace that resonates with you on a personal level, one that complements your lifestyle and enhances the way you live in your home.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So we've talked about motivation, heat output lifestyle, and even the emotional aspect of fireplace ownership. Is there anything else we should be considering before making that final decision?
I think it's always helpful to do a little bit of research beyond what we've discussed today. Read reviews from other users, watch videos of different fireplaces in action, and visit showrooms if possible to see them in person.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Because sometimes seeing something in person, feeling the heat, and experiencing the ambiance firsthand can really solidify your decision.
Oh, for sure.
And don't be afraid to reach out to the manufacturers or retailers with any questions you have. They're often a wealth of information and can guide you towards the perfect fireplace for your needs.
It can be really helpful.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's one final thought you'd like to leave our listener with?
As you embark on your bioethanol fireplace journey, remember that it's not just about finding a source of heat or a decorative element. It's about creating a focal point in your home, a place where memories are made, stories are shared, and moments are savored.
That's beautifully said. And it reminds us that a fireplace, whether it's powered by bioethanol or traditional wood, has the power to transform a space into something truly special.
It really does.
So embrace the journey, explore the options, and find the perfect bioethanol fireplace to bring warmth, ambiance, and a touch of magic into your home.
That's what it's all about.
We hope this deep dive has given you the knowledge and inspiration you need to make an informed decision. Happy fireplace hunting!